They didn't go together. But by the end of this morning, if you're not already convinced, I pray you will be convinced that Christ, the Passover Jews, and Jesus dovetail wonderfully. We don't use the term piggyback. Dovetail wonderfully. And we're going to talk about how Jewish people celebrate the Passover, how we did celebrate the Passover back in the time of Yeshua, Jesus, how he instituted Holy Communion right from this sacred festival. We've got a lot to do. I'm going to show you a video later from Jews for Jesus, but we're going to look first at Exodus chapter 12. If you have a Bible or a smartphone, you're ready to go. It's also going to be on the screen. Now the Lord said to Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, this month shall be the beginning of months for you. It's the first month of the year for you. You think, that's odd. We've had a perfectly good diary for 500 years since Abraham. Now we're getting a new one? You know, Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, every September, celebrates the anniversary of creation 5,783 years ago. Now we're getting a new diary based on redemption, not creation. So he says, speak to all the congregation of Israel and say, on the 10th of this month, each one should take a lamb for them. The month is called Nisan. Before it was a Japanese car, it was a Hebrew month. On the 10th of Nisan, each one should take a lamb for themselves, one lamb for each house, and if the house is too small for a single lamb, he and his neighbor ought to share. Well, that makes perfect sense. One lamb will feed an awful lot more than 2.5 children, so share together. Verse 5, your lamb shall be an unblemished male, a year old. Take it from the sheep or the goats, and keep it until the 14th day of the same month. Then the whole assembly of the congregation shall kill it at twilight. That sounds harsh. Okay, I mean, you're used to that with sacrifice and blood and atonement and all that. Those words are common to you. But think about these folks. Think about the dad who goes out to the back 40 and collects a lamb, brings it into the back garden. Okay, now don't just think about dad, because he's inspecting it, making sure the lamb is kosher, that it fits the bill. But now think about the children of the house.